Alright, we're going to have to go a little bit longer. I forgot to talk about the D shape. So we've got our E shape here. So we could get across caged. So we got our E shape here. We have a nice fifth root, 3, 5 root. That's our E shape right there. It's a nice chord. That's not counting this guy down here. Let's move on to the D quality. So we've got a D-shaped root here. And by the way, the half diminished that we'd play on that E chord, and this is important because, and it's important, I'm glad we went in another segment, because I threw my guitar a little bit on, I hope it's not out of tune, but on this 7th here, this is the 7th fret, so we're going to have some advantages doing a half diminished there, you know. If we just start a half diminished scale there, so that 7 gives us an advantage because that's where the 7th is from the root, from the E-shaped root. Now, if you want to play a nice easy half diminished, I mean, it would probably have to include that 6th again. So you can just, a lot of people just do the 7, 4, 6, 2 right there. You know, now remember, 4 usually go to a 7. It's going to go to a 6 because of the warp. Something like that. 4 would actually go to a B flat, but it's going to go to the 6 because of the warp. So to play that half diminished, and this is important, you know, because you start this E shape, it's E shape, C, and then you go up to a G minor shaped D minor, and an A minor shaped E minor, right? It's an A minor shaped E minor, but it's down the cage a little bit. And then you got a major shaped F. Alright? And you do that all the way up till you get to this root minus shaped G minor. I mean, B half diminished. So that's why it's important to learn the modal progressions. And we're not going to go to the C of cage chart, C of cage shape. You know, that chart that we were going to look at with the A minus and the E minus and the D minus. Suffice it to say that half diminished is going to take on a really crunched shape, you know. So it's going to be, it's better to look at, hey, this is the 3rd going to the 4th. Just look at it at individual scale numbers. You want your 3rd to go to the 4th. You want your root to go to the 2nd, or the root's going to go to the 7th. You know what I'm saying? And the 2, where's that going to come from? Well, the 2 is kind of surrounded by whole steps, so it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to either go up from the root or down from the 3rd. You know, and or you just get comfortable where you want to play it. Another way to do it is to play the D minor. Where would the D minor be in the E minor, in the E major shape? It would be the 6th, wouldn't it? Because the major shape has as a minor 1 pentatonic scale down. So it would be the D minor shape would be the Dorian. Let's see if that's true. E box. We in the E box. Okay. The Dorian in the E box. It doesn't look like we're getting it. It looks like we're getting a G minor Dorian in the E box there. Now I thought we have our E-shaped root should give us a okay. E's going to go to D. It's going to be a D shaped or a D minor shaped Dorian. All right, what it is the A minor in the E cage is D minor shaped, but it's a D minor shaped A minor. There's 3/6 root, D minor shaped, okay? What we're looking for is the D minor. So in the E cage, the D minor shape is going to be the G minor shape right there. 2 minor is the D minor and the key is C. It's going to take on the G minor shape. So this is how you would play the half diminished, would be just add this 7th, whatever you do. That's another way of looking at it. If you want to associate it with a caged modal shape and not just memorize where, not just memorize a shape, like when you first started guitar or something, just memorizing a shape and not knowing where the notes were, which I did for decades, right? I didn't know I was playing a second inversion, when I was playing those fingered notes on the E shape. Okay, we're going to finish D up and we're done. Wow, those are good, but they drink them like milk. So the D shape, okay, barred. Well, let's just remind us how we do a D-shaped barred. It's way up here, but I can do one down here. Although luckily I have long fingers, I can just bar the D here. Okay, that's my barred D shape because I have down C tuned, which is 2 whole steps down from E. Here's E, here's D, here's a D shaped C. Okay, so what do we get when we do this? When we're playing the bar D, and D is the last one in caged. Hooray, then we're done. We get us a 3/5 in the root. So let's just play those notes so we can get them. We got, so we can start on that 3, let's see. Okay, I put that 3 there because people don't usually do that. Maybe you could get that with your thumb. Like that. Okay, don't ask me why I thought of that now. Keep doing that and you'll be able to get all 3 notes with a sore thumb. So you got a first inversion down here. Okay, then we've got, kind of like we're missing a little something here. So we've got a low first inversion possibility down here. But certainly we've got a nice strong second inversion. So this is your D-shaped chord, and people can like suspend it to that 4th. That's what you get when you play the D. The half diminished, we've got, just look at where the notes are, see if it's easy to follow. You go up the 3 to the 4. Root goes to the 7, 5 goes to the 4. This root could go up to this 2 kind of thing. I wouldn't look at it that way. I wouldn't derive it. It's just to understand if you were first wanting to know where those notes were, you could do it by going up or down 1 scale tone. I would just look at this and see a chord that we could play, the 2, 4, 7, 4, something like that. We're out of time today, so thanks for listening. And we'll have the charts available like on eBay later on in the season maybe. And good luck to you playing, and thanks for watching. Have a good evening.